Did you guys hear the alert, by the way, when you just did that, Scralfy? Because I fixed the overlay alert sound, I believe. I think sound should be coming through. I think I heard it. It was 2 years, dude. Scralfy, your support is so incredible, and I honestly cannot thank you enough. Thank you so much, dude. Okay. Okay, we're live there and there. Minifig Meg, what's up? Welcome to the stream. How's it going? Have you finished your setup yet? How's that going? Guys, I really need to do another Lego Batman stream. I've really been wanting to. I've been working on some things off stream, and I don't want to stream it again. I don't want to stream Lego again until I finish these new things. I'll give you a very quick update. Like, I don't want to spoil stuff, but I've been working on some ragdoll physics for my Lego character setup, so that like arms and legs and stuff can't go through my body. That's number one, and also so that viewers can throw stuff at the Lego character and it will like bounce off and react and stuff. It's really cool. I'm really excited to show you guys. Not quite done yet. I might be able to do it like tomorrow, I think. Today or tomorrow. We'll see. And then another thing I've been working on is very Lego Batman specific. It's to do with Lego Batman's computer that he talks to in the movies. So I'm excited about that. So yeah, so I've been working on some stuff with Lego Batman and Lego setup that I'm excited to show you guys, but it's not quite done yet. That's why I haven't been doing the Lego streams, because I want to finish it before I do it. But yeah, okay, let me start up TikTok real quick and then we'll get started. Let's see, that goes to there. Okay, go live on TikTok. Live game dev, superhero game, chat interview, go live. Okay. Awesome. Okay, we are live everywhere. Let's pray, and then we're gonna get started. Thank you, Jesus, so much for your goodness. Thank you for your grace. Thank you, Lord, again for this opportunity to work on this game and to just stream and do what I love and hang out with these amazing people. Lord, I pray your blessing over everyone here now and over everyone that might join the stream later. Lord, would you bless them? I pray that you'd guide them to you, Lord. If they don't know you, would you just bless them? Would you speak to them? Would you pursue them, Lord? And I just thank you for your goodness, Lord. Would you be honored and glorified today? Help me to do work that is excellent and pleasing in your sight and is pleasing to my client, Lord. I love you. Thank you so much for this day. In your name I pray. Amen. Okay, guys. I've been working on something since last stream, okay? Was anyone here for last stream? Last video game development stream. Was anyone here? Dude, I need some serious Unity advice, but I'm like 90% done. Okay, so Minifig Meg, are you doing your Lego setup in Unity? Because that's what I use. Lego ragdolls, yes. Guys, it's so cool. I'm so excited. But the thing with ragdolls is they can be very janky, and it's very tough to get them right. Like, it's pretty quick and simple to turn ragdolls on to characters, but it takes a really long time to finesse it and tweak it to where it behaves appropriately and not sporadically. Because like, if just enabling ragdolls, it's gonna be super janky and get messed up a lot, and things are gonna go wrong. So it takes a long time to tweak. You were there for 40 minutes. Okay, was it 40 minutes at the beginning or end of stream? Environment model in Unity, but environment was built in Blender. Yeah, that's what I do too. I model stuff in Blender, model texture, rig in Blender, and then real time in Unity. I believe how late I am right now. Pure sleep, dude. I just started stream. I've only been streaming for like 1 minute. Yeah, 1 minute on TikTok. 5 minutes on Twitch and YouTube. Dude, Ashton, what's up? We got so many viewers today. How's it going, everyone? Appreciate you being here. Okay, so at the very end, guys, of last stream, I've got to show you guys this. If you guys are just now hopping onto the stream and you're like, I don't know if I want to watch this, I just want to keep scrolling, don't scroll yet. Let me show you this first, and then feel free to scroll, okay? At the very end of last stream, okay, I enabled volumetric lights in the game, okay, to give it that extra, like, let me show you over here. See this right here? Volumetric light, boom, looks super cool. Let me show you what it looks like without it, okay? So this is what we had before, if I can select it. Okay, spotlight. Hold up. Okay, this is what it looked like before, okay? This was the game before. Still, it looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. And mind you guys, this is a mobile game. Okay, so mobile games already looks amazing for mobile game. Okay, we got the light up there. We got some glow. We got some light down here. Shadows look nice. Looks great. It's very performant. Works great on mobile. Already tested. It works great. And then I was like, we need to add volumetric lighting because it looks so cool. So I enabled volumetric lighting in Unity, and I'm using URP, guys. URP. Okay. So volumetric lighting. Boom. Looks amazing. Oh my gosh, looks so cool. Here's the problem though. The problem with volumetric lighting in game engines is that it is very performance heavy. So something like this on console or PC, a few lights here and there, no big deal. But running volumetric lights like this on mobile is a huge no-no. Like, it's gonna tank performance. If you're getting like 60 FPS on a mobile device without volumetric lights and then you enable this, even with tweaking, you probably go down from 60 FPS down to like 45 FPS. Maybe you might lose like 15, 20 FPS. And that's also depending on your mobile device, okay? So it looks great, works fine on my PC, but as soon as I send this to mobile device, the performance is gonna tank. So, off stream, at the end of last stream, after I enabled this, I was like, I can't, now that I've seen volumetric lights on these lights, I can't go backwards. I can't just turn them off because of performance. I wanted to see what these looked like, but I was like, it looks great, but I can't keep these on because it's gonna tank performance for mobile. But then, so I turned them off and I was like, oh gosh, okay, that looks terrible. I can't go backwards. I've got to have volumetric lights somehow, some way. So I decided, I came up with this idea, okay? I came up with this idea to make my own fake volumetric light system, okay? I was like, hey, wait a second. This game is 3D, but the camera's already locked. It's always locked, okay? So I'm gonna press play here. For those that have not seen this game yet or seen what I've been developing, this is a side scroller game. So it's 3D, right? Modern 3D graphics, but it's a old retro side scroller feel. So the camera's always locked. So it's essentially very 2D-esque, like 2.5D. So the lights, if you look at the lights, it's essentially just like a flat, it could be just a flat image of like a triangle. And if you guys remember, I built a hologram system for the pop-ups. I'll show you guys real quick. Turn these on. So these hologram pop-ups that I built, I already built what looks like. Let me press play and so show you this to you guys. These, which I'm not going to talk too much about this right now, but the tool I built these tooltip dialog boxes. Shoot. Let me go super far over with character. Okay, it's right here. So I built these dialogue system boxes. So it pops up, and this is essentially, you see this like hologram thing? I built this as a mesh. So all it is like a quad, a flat face. Let me actually do that again and then pause it. Boop. Okay, so I'm gonna pause it right there. I'm gonna go to the player, show you guys what this actually is. I showed this last stream, but I'm just gonna show you guys now. Hologram projection beam, and then I'm going to turn that off. Wait. Mesh render. Oh, sorry. Let me just take this material off. So this is what it actually is. It's really just a plane. It's like a quad, a square, with 4 vertices. One at the top left, one at the top right, and then 2 at the bottom that go down to his watch right here. And then I have a shader that I built. And that is what you're seeing here. So this shader is on that quad and it looks like a hologram. So I was thinking, I was like, wait, I could just do the same thing as that, but for a spotlight, and I could have a fake volumetric light. So guys, I built this off stream at the end of last stream. I want to show it to you guys. Okay. So all that lead up to show you guys this, I know it's taking forever. I'm so sorry. I talk a lot. I ramble. Let me go back to player. Let's see. So guys, I built this system. Let's go to player. Here we are. I'm gonna turn a few things off. But so, look at these. So these 2 lights side by side, okay? This one on the right is the real volumetric light, okay? It's actually a volume. It's actually a real volumetric light, okay? But super performance heavy. This is what I built with a shader, okay? So side by side. Oh, so performance. So there's like 0 performance that this shader version of this fake volumetric light takes. It's 0, okay? 0, 0, 0. But look at it. Look at it side by side with the real volumetric light. Guys, Guys, okay, look at that. Okay. And let me go look at the side view. So from side view, that it starts to break a little bit on side view. So side view, because essentially it's just planes. It's just a quad, right? It's just a flat mesh. So if you look at it from side view, obviously it does not work, okay? But here's the thing. With this game, the camera's never gonna see the light from this view, ever. The camera's always gonna be on this side. There are some times when it's like far over to the left, you'll see it look like that. Can you guys see that on TikTok still? Sort of, not really. Let me do this. Sometimes it'll be on the edge of screen, you'll see like that, but that still looks so good. It's got like little light streaks, it looks like. And so look, so let me guys show you guys the evolution of how I built this, okay? It's really fun. It's so, stuff like this just gets me fired up, guys. I'll catch up on chat in like, sorry. Okay, that felt super nerdy, like trying to talk and I'm like, knock my glasses off because I'm, okay. Let me show you guys the layers that this has to it, okay? So let me select this. I'm so excited to show this to you guys. So excited. Okay, so fake volumetric light. I'm gonna turn, so these are all the settings we have, okay, for this fake volumetric light. So I'm gonna turn off a few things. So first off, let me do, because first off, you can control, and I'm gonna do this. Let me do it this way. Depth layers, so 1. And then I'm also gonna do 0 spread, layer fan amount, 0, that, 0 that, and 0 that. Let me show you guys what this looks like by default. Yep. Okay. Okay. Actually, let me go back to that. There we go, that's better. Okay. And then I'm gonna, let's see. I want to adjust these so it looks as raw as possible, and then I want to show you guys what all these settings do. Okay. Do 1. Guys, I'm like so proud of this. I think I'm gonna release this on the Unity Asset Store because I think it's super, super helpful for people that are building mobile games that want volumetric lighting but don't want the cost of the performance issues. So I'm really excited about this. I think I'm really leaning towards releasing this on the Unity Asset Store, and I'll probably do it for free too. Like I don't think it's something I need to charge for unless you guys think so. But so yeah, so here is this volumetric light system I made. Essentially, again, guys, it's just a quad. It's just a plane. Okay, it's flat. So super, super cheap on performance, like negligible, like not even a blip in this game. Okay, and then you can adjust the top width. Okay, so that's the top width of the light. You can adjust the bottom width. You can adjust the height. So right now it's going below the ground. So here's the height. So when you're adjusting these, you'd want the height obviously to go to where the ground is. So that feels good right there. We would want the top width to be a lot smaller, like about there. And then we want the bottom width to be a lot lower for sure. So, and here's the cool thing about this thing that I've built is that your game might be good with this right there. Like you don't even need the faded edges and stuff. You don't need all the extra settings because a lot of games are styled like this, which I think is really cool. So this could work for multiple styles of games. And then let's see, you can obviously adjust the light color. So we could do like a red. You can match the color of whatever your real light is. You can change the intensity, and that will affect the glow. You can change the alpha. That's how transparent or not transparent it is. And then you can start getting into the higher quality stuff. You can do the side fade, which fades the side out to make it look more like a volumetric light. Adjust the side sharpness. The bottom reach is like how far the light reaches towards the bottom. So I'd want that at 0, obviously. And the bottom fade, you can fade out the bottom or leave it completely sharp. Let's see, bottom sharpness, and then the top reach, same thing, how far the volumetric light reaches towards the top. So I'd want it at 1, but like if you look at this over here, if you look at this real volumetric light, now these are on super low quality settings, but you'll see that it doesn't actually reach the top. So if you really wanted to achieve that look, you could, if you really wanted to, like you could bring this down adjust the top fade a little bit, the top sharpness like that, and then bring it back up. So like it's possible to like recreate different looks if you can, or if you want to, like that. Bottom brightness. So this is more to give that more accurate lighting look. So you'll see on this real volumetric light, it's brighter at the top but dimmer at the bottom. And this is pretty consistent from top to bottom. So with that, you can do this distance fade power and top boost, which boosts the top and the top boost power. And that'll make the top brighter than the bottom. See, like that? So you can adjust and tweak to whatever you want. Wait, let's make the bottom width a little bit wider so it looks more like a light. There we go. Awesome. This is where things start going cool, okay? I'm gonna show you guys the next iteration. But let me catch up on chat because I've been talking a lot and not seeing what you guys are saying. Ashton, again, welcome to the stream. 3 months ago when I modeled Rampage. Oh, dang. So I did not model Rampage, but I know what you're talking about. Supersonic speed, part 48, I believe. Oh, okay, I'm at work. I'm gonna have my laptop lurk. I'll be back. No worries, minifig Meg. How'd you make the hologram? These two lights side by side. Okay, this one on the right is the real. Yep. I'm gonna show you guys like more step by step, like how I got the left light to look like the right light. Looks fire. Thank you, Ashton. Almost done with the sonic bottle. Nice. Love it. Love it, speed. You just have a setting screen where players can choose between fake volumetric lighting. I could have that, yes, but I want the look of the game to be as close as possible for everyone across the board. Low performance systems and high performance. And the look that I've achieved with this fake volumetric light, it looks basically identical to the real volumetric light, and it's gonna behave the exact same way. But let me show you some areas, some points where I was developing this and I got to like about this phase right here, and I was like, okay, this actually isn't gonna work, and I'm gonna show you guys why. So look at this. So here's the problem with this system right here. If you take a character like the player and you go through this, look at that. Because it's essentially just going through a mesh, a plane. Let me boost it. Actually, let me undo everything. Undo history so I can go back to the light that I have. You guys are seeing too much. You're seeing too much. Okay. So let me boost the alpha and the intensity so we can see this a lot better. There we go. Okay, so here's the problem. Like all the settings, with the settings so far, we can make it look like this light over here, which you guys saw before. But here's the problem with just leaving it there. You guys ready for this? This is where we have to start getting a little bit more advanced and complex to make it actually work in the game. So look at this. Wait, hold on. I messed up one setting. Okay, so this is what you get. Let me actually move this light out into the open so I can actually interact with it more. I'm gonna move this light over to here. Okay, so this is what you get with building a system like this, a fake volume system where it's just on a plane, is that if it's a background element, sure, it would be fine sitting just like that. But if you ever want the character to interact with the volumetric light, it's not gonna work, because look at this. See that? You're either on this side of the plane or on the other side of the plane, and that doesn't work. And then when you're halfway in between, you get that. And obviously that, you can't have that in a game. Like that would not work. It would not. For some games it might, depending on the style. But for this game, I was like, no, we can't do that. Because like if you look at this real volumetric light right here, let me actually even boost it up as well. Let me boost this other light up. So we have a better reference. Spotlight. Intensity. That works, that's fine. Okay, so you'll see as I interact with this real volumetric light, he can go into it. He's never, the light never like cuts him off or anything. And so it interacts with him. And if he's behind it, you can see the volumetric light in front of it between the character and the camera. Works fantastic. But then for this system over here, does not work at all. It's extremely performant, but it looks terrible. Okay. So I came up with a few fixes for this, okay? So here's the first fix. The first fix for this fake volumetric light system is I made it so that you can have multiple layers of this, okay? Now this is not the super cool fix, but it's a fix, okay? So we can change, where is it? The depth layer. So right now it's set to 1, so I could set it up to 3. And they're all still together, so I need to spread them out. So now look, I spread them out. So now there's 3 layers of this, okay? So let me actually spread them out a little bit more just for demonstration's sake. Whoops, hold on. There we go. So now the character doesn't just go through 1 layer, but multiple layers. So that makes it a little bit better, but still a little janky. And with each of these layers, it does make it a lot brighter. So I'm gonna bring the brightness down a little bit. So now we've got the 3 layers, so it works better, but it's still okay? And of course, they wouldn't just go straight down like that. So I built this system as well where they can fan out. So fan them out like that. So if you want it to just be straight down, fine. If you want them to fan out, you have this, so you can fan them out. And then I was like, okay, well, why stop at 3? Let's do some more. So I have the ability here to change from 3 to a bunch more. Still super light on performance because these are just quads, right? With a shader on them. That's all they are. And then of course we want to fan that out a little bit like that. Bring them a little bit closer together because obviously they wouldn't go further out past the light. I'm gonna stick with that. There we go. And then of course it's a lot brighter now, so let me bring the alpha down a little bit and the intensity. So now we're looking more like that real volumetric light over there. We've got a bunch of layers, okay? And then in the game, let's see. Okay, so it's already looking so much better. You can actually run in and out of the fake volumetric light and you don't see that choppiness as much. Back when I had just 1 depth layer. See, look at this again. 1 depth layer, boom. Obviously, you can't have that in a game, okay? So adding extra depth layers helps. So let's go back to that. 9 depth layers, looks great. A little tiny problem that we have still though, that there's still a harsh line right there on the character. So let me go back to 1 just to demonstrate this even better. 1 depth layer, super high alpha, super like that. Okay, so this is what we've got. Obviously not ideal. So not only did I build a system where you can have multiple layers, I've turned that off now, but I've also built a depth system in the shader so that, where is it? So that the shader will check if any other thing in the scene is intersecting with it. And if something is intersecting with it depth-wise, it will fade out the alpha of that area. So let me show you what that looks like. So where is it? Right here. Depth, intersection, fade. Okay, intersection, fade distance. So intersection, fade strength, 1. Send that up to 1 strength. So now you see that that edge is a little bit softer. And now if I increase this up a little bit, look at that. So that harsh edge around the character can be made softer. So now, even with just 1 layer of this fake volumetric light, okay, I can run in and out and you never get that harsh line. Isn't that awesome? Isn't that awesome? It's just 1 layer. Look at this. Look at this. It's 1 flat layer of light. Okay. And he's completely behind it. But look at what it looks like in the game right here. Isn't that insane? So now let's do 3 depth layers. Okay. So we've got 3. And then let's bring the fan in a little bit. Or the spread a little bit there. So now we have 3 layers, which is honestly all we need. Plus we have the edge fading at the depth alpha intersection, okay? And then let's bring the intensity of the light down a little bit. Okay. And now we have, let me make it a little bit smoother so it's still a little bit choppy. Fade distance, right about 0.35. Look at that. Now you can literally walk into this fake volumetric light with your character, and it looks almost identical to walking inside and out of this real volumetric light. Is that not insane, guys? So now, like, the implications of this are massive. So like, I can have these fake volumetric lights all throughout the level, and it won't hurt performance in the game on mobile at all. It's insane. It's absolutely insane. Okay, so I'm gonna now go to go back to undo everything, edit, undo history, go back to scene open, because this is what I've tweaked. Oh, I didn't show you guys the extra little doodads that I added in. So I wanted to add some like little like floaties and dust effects in here too, so you can see these floaties right here. You guys see that? Because like that's not something that you can just do by turning on volumetric lights that we see over here, right? This one right here. So since I'm already in a shader, let me show you guys actually the shader right here. This is the shader. This is the shader with all these settings right here. Oh, you guys can't see that, can you? There. These are all the tweakable values right here, and this is the shader. Okay, so all these shaders are different. So this is the dust that I haven't shown you yet. I'm about to show you the dust. You can see it like in real time, like what it's building. The dust, we've got the cloud system that I'm about to show you guys. We got the side fades of the edges of the light that I'm about to show you. The bottom fade, top fade, distance brightness, top boost multiplier, soft intersection mask. And so that's the shader. And then this script right here, where's the script? This script is essentially what controls the shader. So it controls all these shader values right here. Boop. So that is that. It was super. Do you want to save changes? Discard. Yeah. This is super fun to build, and like I can't believe it actually works. Like, why is this not something that Unity ships by default? So I'm totally gonna release this tool to the Unity Asset Store because I'm sure like this could be helpful to so many people. But let me show you the dust floaties in the clouds real quick. So like if I turn the, you guys can see this right on screen. Is it registering? So let me turn dust floaties off, and then I'll show you guys first the cloud noise. So this is like a larger cloud noise. Let me turn it up super high so you can see it better. So that's just kind of like that might be a little small. So I made it so you can adjust the scale. That's the wrong scale. Scale up here. So you can have it super small all the way to super large. Like that feels better already, right? And dust density. Now I'm doing dust again. Contrast. There you can see it better, what it's actually doing. So that's just adding like some noise to the shader of each mesh, right? And then of course you can change the speed if you really want it faster. Speed left and right, speed up and down. Like I imagine there's like so many games out there people are making, like something like this could actually work. Like it's not gonna work in this game, but it would work for someone else. So yeah, you can tweak this value. You make the contrast a lot less so it looks more natural. Like I mean, if there was like a building on fire right next to this, right? You could set these as a settings and it could work. It could make it look like smoke is coming into the volumetric light or something. So not only, let me change the speed a little bit. It's a little fast now. So not only do we have this larger kind of interior cloud system that's really faint, make it really subtle. So now you can see it's still moving. I hope that's registering on screen. But I also wanted to add these dust floaties. So that's what this is here. So let me turn this all the way up to 1 so you can see it really good. Again, same thing with this. You can change the dust scale to be super big or super tiny. Dust density is how much there is. So this is like full on density. Dust scale, really big. So like there's, like I can picture this, even just this look right here in so many different games. Not this game, but some games this could look super sick. So that's why I want to release it to the Asset Store, because I would love to see how people use this in their own games. So yeah, those are the dust floaties. Let me make it small, dust density less, strength up so we can see it. And then you change the softness of these dusties, the brightness of them, their speed, of course, as well. Super fast speed. The dust warp strength, that's like That's like how much the dust particles can kind of move like this is the warp amount. And then of course the dust warp scale, like how big that warp, if it's like, or if it's like, kind of like that. Don't clip that. So yeah, so that's the system I have so far. It's ready to start like putting throughout the rest of the level. I'm gonna do that right now on stream, which will be fun. I'm really excited to put this fake volumetric light system in the metro, which is over here. Like this room is gonna look so much better with that, with the volumetric lights. I still would like to add a few more things to this shader, like the ability to make like streaks, kind of like God rays. You guys have seen God rays, right? God rays is like the kind of like the streaks. Let me show you this. It's this system right here, essentially. God rays. And this is in a lot of movies, games, whatever. So God rays, it's like that. It's like the streakiness. And I already have that system built in the hologram setup that I showed you guys over. Let me just turn it on. Right here. See, I already have this streaking system built into the holograms right here. So I'll just copy and paste essentially to the shader, into this big giant shader. And then I'll have streaks. So I want to add that too, of course. I'm not sure I'll use that in this game. And even in this game, hey, thank you for the fan club. Heart me. Redacted. Why are you redacted? I'll catch up on chat, guys, in like 2 seconds. Sorry. I just want to get through this. So yeah. Okay, catch up on chat time. UFO beam, it does, yeah, you could use this for a UFO beam. You could literally do that if you wanted to. Like, and that's the cool thing about this system. Like, this system is just, like, it's a mesh. You can move it anywhere you want to. You could rotate it on the y-axis upside down. Wait, a UFO beam is still the same direction. Never mind, I don't know what I was thinking about. But yeah, you could use this for like a torch, like a light, like a flashlight that someone holds, and it's shining around. You could use it for that too. Use it for whatever you want. You have it for little lights, like on a stage looking up. You can do whatever you want. So, super fun stuff. Let's see. Good morning, Elizabeth. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for being here. Always good to see you. Animator transitions are crazy. Oh yeah. Oh, down here. Yeah, I know, dude. This card. Yeah, this is absolutely insane. Insane. And it's a pain in the butt to tweak. It really is. When something goes wrong in an animation, or like in the transition from one animation to another, it's like so difficult to troubleshoot it. Perfect for fog and stuff? Yes. Did you say massive? Yes, massive. You know what else is massive? Low taper fade. What game engine is this? This is Unity game engine. Does he not read chat? I do, Samar, or Samer. I do read chat. And I usually read it a lot more often than I have right now. It's just I was showcasing this. I wanted to showcase this volumetric light system I built, and I was just getting into it. Sorry about that. It's going to be free. This system, yes. Or wait, the system or the game? What are you talking about? Kale, hey bonk. Do you mean the game, this game, or the volumetric light system? It's Super SpongeBob from Sponge Out of Water. To the game, probably not, because we would need IP rights for that. And this game is not mine. It's a game for a client I'm building. Redacted, what's up? Thanks again for the heart. Me appreciate it. No longer vibe coding, homie. It's all about agentic engineering. Got docs is why I changed my name. Oh, okay. Well, what was your name before? Thanks for the follow. Zombie means a lot. Okay. Now it's time, guys, to move this light system into the rest of the level. So let's do that. I'm super pumped about this. Okay. Undo history. I'm gonna go back to the very beginning, scene open, before I tweak stuff. Okay, we're set. We're golden. All streams are still good, right? I think. Good on TikTok, YouTube, Kaysen. Oh, I saw Kaysen's message. Imagine if you could use it for rocket engine. Oh, you totally could do that. Yep, 100%. Who is ringing our doorbell? I'll be right back, guys. That was weird. Someone from our county wanting to measure our deck dimensions and our shed dimensions for tax records or something. I don't know. I said, okay, sure, whatever. I hope I'm not getting scammed or something. Was it going to be on all platforms? Not initially for sure. Like, we're building this game for mobile. That's the point. It's going to be on iOS and Android. But I could easily port this game to PC or even console. So, but that'll be up to the client. So it begins recently. Someone reached out to my employer and tried to get me fired. My name before was my real name. Okay. Okay, got it. Okay. Okay, let's do this, guys. Here we go. Let's put this out to the rest. I cannot wait to take this to the metro. I'm so excited. Okay. Yeah, it's weird. It's never happened before, ever, which is weird. Like we've been in this house for a while, like 5+ years. And I don't remember them ever doing that. Maybe because we just recently had some stuff built. Maybe. Oh, I've said too much. You guys didn't hear anything. Guys, there's so much stuff I have to reveal to you guys. There's so much stuff. Okay, let's do this. Here we go. What did I just do? I just did that. Okay. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I still want to, let's see. Okay. I still don't even know for this game if I'm gonna keep the dust floaties in. I might turn them off, but for now I'll just leave them on, just for funsies. I am going to, let's see, copy this over to this, which is this light. Can you guys hear music and everything? If I was by the way, time to get back to work. Oh, thank you so much, means a lot. Are you gonna lurk while working or not? Oh yeah, by the way, if there are any dads in the chat, happy Father's Day to you. Thanks for the reminder, Mr. Redacted. Did you say anything? I didn't hear anything. Yes, I did. I'm not muted. You guys can hear me, right? Kaysen. Oh, did I say anything to you? Yeah, you said perfect for all stuff. Imagine you could use it for rocket engine packs. Yep, 100%. Did you say anything? Yep. Is there any question that you asked, Kaysen, that you didn't hear my answer for? But I've answered everything so far. Okay, let's do this, guys. Let's do this. Let's move these lights over. I'm gonna keep this one light here volumetric for now. Actually, this light is not even supposed to be here. I just duplicated it for testing. So I'm gonna take my fake volumetric light. I'm gonna copy it, move it over to this guy, and then what it zeroed out 0034. I'll just copy that and paste position. Whoops. Okay, that's fine. So leave that on and then turn off the volumetric light that we have here. So I'm just gonna remove that. Cool. So now, are those the same? Yeah, they look the same. Yeah. Okay, cool. So now I'm just gonna delete this entire light because this was an extra one. Boop. Cool. Like, look at that, guys. Look at that. And to help performance even more, I'm just leaving it at 3 because I think three layers is all we need. So now let's check this out in game. I'm gonna run through both. I was referring to the leak. Oh, right over my head. Good job, Kaysen. That's what I like to hear. Okay, guys, look at it. Look at it. Look at it. Look at these two lights. And I'm gonna say something. I'm trying not to be prideful or boast. I don't think I am. I don't feel like I'm being prideful or boasting, but I think my fake volumetric light looks even better than the real volumetric light. What do you guys think? Okay, this light right here in the foreground, that's a real one. I'm gonna turn that off because it's in the way for now, just temporarily. And I'm gonna ask that question again, okay? I want you guys to give me your honest opinion in the chats. I'm gonna turn that off for now. Okay, look at this. You guys can see this, right? You guys can see this. I'm gonna run past it in front of it. This one here on the left is my fake volumetric light. This one on the right is the real volumetric light. I'm gonna turn the canvas off so we can see even better. The UI system. Where are we, canvas? Canvas. Off. You guys ready for this? Just gonna run past it. Ready? View. Fake. Real. Real. Fake. I'm gonna go inside it and out of it. And look at even the top, like my fake volumetric light up here. Can you guys see that still? My fake volumetric light up here, it goes all the way to the top of the light. This real volumetric light doesn't even go to the top of the light. It's because it's trying to help performance by reducing quality. Okay, like I can up the quality of that light, but it's gonna hurt performance even more. Fake volumetric light has good interaction. Real volumetric light, same interaction. In and out of it. In and out of it. No harsh lines. Zero cost of performance. Terrible cost of performance. You can't adjust this. You can't adjust this. If I wanted to adjust this, all I have to do is this right here. I can change the top width. Woo! I can change the bottom width. I can make it go in or out without affecting the actual spotlight. I can change the height. I can change the alpha and the intensity. This is separate from the actual light that that's casting it, okay? We can change the side fade. We can make it stylistic. Look at that. I can do that right there. I could have it zero fade at the bottom if you were going for a stylistic game. Dude, I've got to release this to the asset store. People would find such cool ways to use this. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that, guys. Oh, I didn't show you a few other features. Check this out. Oh, wait, I think I did show you this. I did show you that you can make it so that the different layers, like you can have more than just 3 if you want, but you can also fan them out. I did show that. So you just have them straight out or fanned out. I showed you guys that. Oh, I didn't show you guys this. So then I was like, okay, so the ones on the outside should be a little bit less opaque than the middle one. So I add this right here, outer layer alpha. So look at that. So 0, 1, they're all the exact same transparency, right? Obviously not as realistic. So you can decrease this. And then the further the layers go out from the middle layer, the alpha decreases. So the outside ones are more transparent than, or less transparent? Less transparent. No, more transparent. Transparent is 0 alpha, or 0 opaque, right? Transparent, yeah, 0 transparency, yeah. So that's that. So I think it's pretty cool, guys. I'm proud of it. The main reason I'm proud of it is not only because it can look just like the real volumetric lights. What I'm proud of the most, what I'm so happy about, is that this isn't going to hurt performance at all, but people who play this game are still going to have amazing looking graphics. They're going to have volumetric lights without it hurting the performance on their mobile device. And that is what I love most. Anyone can play this game on their phone, whatever phone it is, even if it's a potato phone, and they still get volumetric lights. That's what I'm happiest about. So yeah, that's what I'm happy about. Let's frickin' go, dude. Undo history, scene open, paste volumetric change, appearance, select. I'm gonna go back just so I make sure I didn't paste. That's it, okay. And then I selected that one, and then I turned that off, removed that, selected that. and delete. Okay, just want to make sure I didn't adjust any of the settings. Okay, cool. So let's keep copying that same system over to all the other ones. Get to my chat real quick. Game is coming out so sick. Thank you so much, Minifig Meg. It means a lot. Low medium performance settings in games. Yeah, for sure. Fake looks better? I agree. I think it does. I think fake looks better. Which is so cool. And the ability to tweak it is huge. What did I have to do to be in the game, bro? Well, when I was working on the graffiti in the metro, let's just go ahead and go to the metro because I got to put the lights there too. Like we've seen what these lights look like here with the fake system. All these lights in the end game are going to be the same light. So I'm going to go to the metro because those are going to look a little different, but I can still get the look that I want with the system I've built. So let's copy this. Boop. Actually, let's take the player to the metro first. Let's move him over. Bring him underground. Boop. Right about there. Move him over. Okay. So we're in the metro. Let me go in the sun setting so we can change it to in metro so the lighting looks the same in the editor. Okay. Let me actually move the player back some too. You can see that light initially. Okay, so this is what... I'm actually gonna turn the canvas off too for now, the UI, so we can see better. So let me actually just press play. If I press play, it's gonna look the same as it does here in the editor, which is good. Boom. Okay, so this is the metro. This is what we've had up until now, okay? Blinking lights, like huge look enhancement, looks great. Got the train in the background, the lighting is great. It's really nails that Matrix vibe. We finished putting all the graffiti into this metro a few streams ago. So already like metro looks fantastic, but once we add these volumetric lights in here, oh my gosh, that's gonna look so good. I'm super pumped. So let's go to our metro, find a light. Where are we? Metro light. Yeah, we'll do that one that we're standing at right here, okay? So I'm gonna show you guys another really cool thing about this fake volumetric light system that I built is this right here. So this light, if I just go ahead and add the real volumetric light, look at that. So that's what we get. Now you could tweak this to make it look better. Oh no, wait, you can't tweak it. You can't tweak the color. Like you could do that, but that changes the actual color of the light. I'll just do that. So look at this. So this is the real volumetric light system in Unity URP, okay? This could look cool, but only if this light was like a bulb, right? These lights in this metro are not a bulb. They're a wide rectangle. You see up on the ceiling, it's a rectangle. So this light, this volumetric light system in Unity that's built in could never work here. You could duplicate this a bunch of times. Oh wait, sorry, not the whole plane, not the whole thing. Yeah, like you could duplicate this a bunch of times. Move it over, get rid of the plane so it doesn't duplicate that part. Like you could duplicate a bunch, but then you're just killing your performance and then it still looks super weird. So this is the beauty of this fake system that I've built. Watch this right here. Just make sure I undo correctly. Yeah, turn that off, select plane. Okay. So we've got this light here. So I'm going to go to the lights that we have at the end game and copy that. Where is it? Sorry, I gotta go to the end real quick and grab that. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Everything's green because it's in the metro lighting mode right now. Wrong direction. This way. Here, where's our fake volumetric light? Right here. Okay, so let me grab that. Where are you? Fake volumetric light, copy, and then go back to that. Okay, so guys, here's the beauty of this fake system I've built. You ready? I'm gonna paste this into here. Paste. Fake volumetric light, zero out everything. Okay. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Already looking super cool. But here's the beauty of this fake volumetric system, is I can change the width of this, right? Look at this, top width. I'm out, guys. I'm out. I don't have a mic to do a mic drop, but if I had a mic, where's a mic? I really shouldn't drop this because this measuring tape is already broken, but that was super loud. Everyone's eardrums are probably broken. Do you guys see the power of this? Do you guys see the power of this? Oh my gosh. Because I changed just the top width of it. Oh my gosh. And if we wanted to spread out more, we can do the bottom width. Look at this. Guys. Let's turn the floaties off. We don't want floaties, right? Dust floaties off. You guys might not even be able to see it on stream, but yeah, I can see it. Dust floaties off. Now let's actually change the color because the color's not right, right? Let's go into here, scene view, change the color. It's got to be the greenish hue. Boom. You can even see, you guys might not be able to see this, but you can see, you can't see it. You'll see it here. You can see the fog floatiness in here. It's too subtle. You guys can't see it. It's too subtle. Let me bump up the contrast real quick for that, because I turned the little floaties off. It's these guys right here. Am I like okay? I'm not sure. I could leave that on. But here's the noise strength for like the big dust part. Okay. So that's obviously one is too much. I'm just putting it at once so you guys can actually see it on stream. Noise scale is probably too small, so I can make it bigger. Look at that. If this is too slow for you, you can adjust the speed. Wrong speed. There's speed. Like, guys, this. Okay. This is an announcement to Unity, the company, okay? I have built a fake volumetric lighting system that I think is better than the real volumetric light system in Unity URP, okay? I think it's better, okay? This is freaking amazing. This is freaking amazing. It does everything I need it to do, and it works great for this game. Look at that. Look at that. Performance, 0 performance cost because it's a shader. Oh my gosh, dude, I'm pumped about this. Let's run through it. Let's see what we got. Guys. It's a little strong right now. Obviously, we need to tweak it, continue to tweak it, but look at that. Look at it. Guys, look at it. Would you just look at it? Oh, let's put it on that one that flickers. The one that flickers. Okay, let's do that. Let me copy that. Is it this one? Yes. So let me copy that. Copy. Paste. Zero it out. It's not flickering it. What's our light flicker script? How is that working? I think the light flicker script gets all of its children on awake or start, and then it turns those on and off. No, it doesn't. Because the plane, the actual light fixture is a child, so it's not going to turn that off. I'll need to tweak this flicker script. Enable light emission. Because this is only turning on and off the spotlight. Okay, so all we got to do is give this script a list of objects that we can put in the inspector that will turn on and off as well. Okay, so let's do this. Public list game object light objects to flicker. Boop. Okay, and then turn that off. Whoa. Why is this freaking out? Oh, namespace. Using. There we go. Okay. So we got the list. So then in that list, I can grab the list. I see dust flows depending on how dirty the metro is. Yeah, for sure. Thank you, Shaq Player. Means a lot. Tap the mic. ASMR with Pixel Fire. Correct, Yukiduki. So this game is a side scroller, so this works perfectly. The only instance where this would not work very well is if it's a 3D game where you fully 3D game where the camera does come around at an angle. Now, there are some things you could do to mitigate that. Oh, we also need to change the separation of that. Let me change that real quick. So we can very easily change the separation of these depth layers right here. So we can even add more. 3 depth layer spread right there. So now we've spread it to the exact same width and depth of the light. Okay. So there are some things you could do to mitigate that. And we also want to spread it out more. So see, it only spreads out to there. Let me spread it out further. The fan amount. About like that. That should be good. And I think instead of 3, I also might do 5. So something you could do to make this work in 3D. I've been not toying around because I only need this currently. I only need this to work for this game, and this game is side scroller, so like the camera's always locked to this view. I've put a little bit of thought into how we could make this work for 3D games where the camera comes around to the side too. We could do some type of system where the meshes always orient towards the camera, but then that would mess with the width, right? So like this width works great here, but if this turns towards the camera, then it wouldn't work because it would look like this. This would orient. Okay. So it would orient this way towards the camera, and obviously the top wouldn't line up. So the only other way I could think to mitigate that and make it work for 3D is to just increase this by a lot. Increase the depth layers. So that's better, but yeah, you still have some issues there. Wait a second. I know how to do it. I know how to do it, guys. Check this out. I know how we can make this work for 3D, for any angle. You ready for this? So let's just go back to depth layers 3 layers, okay? All we have to do is I have to make the shader in the script essentially do what I'm about to do manually, okay? So this gets duplicated. So we have 2. The first volumetric light is going that direction. This one, we turn 90 degrees. Like that, okay? And then this one, the top width would just be that. So the top width of this one would equal the separation of the other one. And then let's see. We would need to spread it out that way. So then the separation would be this right here. Depth layer spread all the way out to the ends. Depth layer spread of just this guy. Boop. And then of course not as much fan amount like that. Just a little bit out like that. So now you essentially have, look at this. You essentially have one system that works this way on like the X axis, and then the other one that works this way on the Y axis. Now, obviously there is still like this grid pattern there, but again, I think we can mitigate that if we just increase the depth layer. It's getting there. They're still intersecting with each other in weird ways. I think there's ways to mitigate that. Like if we just even change the outer layer amount there, and then intersection fade. Oh no, that's a different direction. That's for depth. So essentially, like I think we could solve this grid-like pattern that we're seeing if I just go into the shader and I make it so that if it intersects with itself, then it would fade out at that spot. So I think it would be possible to make this work for 3D. Because if you just look at this towards the top of the light, it looks good, like it could work. It's the bottom that it's hitting that's not working. Even at the top, there's a little bit of too much streaking, but let's see, where is it? Just increase it by a lot, 15. 15, and then bring the alpha down, intensity down. I think I just did it. That's it. Like, you can still see it there. You can still see them up here. You guys can see the lines, but like if you're far away, you can still see it. I think all we need to build into the shader for this to work, but like from this view, it works perfect. It looks great. Even on the ground, you can't see the grid anymore. It's very barely noticeable. Yeah, I think all we have to do is just add some type of alpha fade along the edges of where these pieces intersect with each other, and I think that would solve the problem. So yeah, I think like this is doable. Like, I could turn this into a full 3D fake volumetric system. Definitely could do that. This is exciting. I'm excited to release this and see what other people build with it. It's gonna be fun. Yeah, I was gonna make it dimmer. Yeah, there we go. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and duplicate this over here because I wanna fix this flickering system that I have on this light. So we have here the light objects to flicker. So let me paste that. Wait. There. And then in this script, you just drag in that. Boop. We just gotta tell the scripts to flicker that as well. It's not showing up. Oh, because that's right there. Oh, there we go. Let me do that in the script real quick. So enable light emission, random light flicker. Light enabled equals, where is it? Light enabled. So, enable light emission. I think there's the best place to do it. So what I can do is for each of our light object, I can just do game object for each game object, light object in light object flicker. No, we don't need to do the mesh renderer. No. We can just do light object set active to, or you know what I could just do? I could just do this only once right here. Boom. Because we have that value right there. So every time we enable or disable light emission, we can just enable or disable the objects we've applied to that light flicker. Okay, so that should work. It should turn on and off with the light flicker. Let's test it out. Here we go. Moment of truth. Let me catch up on chat, guys, in like 2 seconds. 2 seconds. Let me check out this light flicker. Come on. The fake volumetric light system now can flicker with my light flicker script, dude. I love it so much. It looks so good. It looks so good. Okay, let's catch up on chat. Who we got? Yuki Dookie, thank you for redeeming test. It does absolutely nothing. Who we got? Game development always looks so cool. I genuinely find it fascinating with all the details. Yeah, it's so much fun. It's so much fun. My background is in visual effects and 3D animation for movies and TV shows, and I've loved that. But the thing is, like, you'll spend days to weeks working on a single shot that's like 3 seconds long, and when people watch it in a movie or a show, they see it for like 3 seconds and it's over. You can't ever use it again. What I love about game design is that it's dynamic, it's fluid, it's always different. Like, the way that I interact inside this game could be completely different than the way that you interact in this game, because stuff gets like reused. It's dynamic. Like I can stand in this area right here. I can do this right here, but I might not ever do it over here. But you might do this, this, or this. Like because it's a game and it's got logic and controls, I can do stuff different than what you can do. It's really fun. I just love game design. I just love it. I love it. Cyanide, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Good to see you, my friend. Will your shader flicker too? The shader does not actually flicker. I could add that. I could easily add that. Yeah, I could do that. I don't see why not. I'm doing something else for light flickering in this game, but I could do that. The problem with adding the flicker to the fake volumetric light system is that if it just flickered this, it wouldn't flicker the actual light in the parent object. I could include my light flicker script as like a helper component inside the asset so people can use that if they want. I could also just build a complete like fake light system and then sell it and make money, because that'll be pretty intensive. My friend who works at Unity. That's awesome. Who's your friend? Put me in touch. Doing it blind. What's up? First time chat over on Purple. Thanks for being here. How in the world did you find my stuff? How old is current run? Oh, Cyanide, you've missed it. You've missed too much. You came in too late, dude. So this system that I've built is like completely negligible on performance. I don't want to ask you to like go back and watch the beginning of stream, but let me show you this. Let me send the player back to the very end. I'll do this one more time just for Cyanide. Okay, one more time. And turn the metro lighting off. Okay, so here's the two lighting systems side by side. This left one right here is my fake volumetric lighting system, and this one over here is the real volumetric lighting system, okay? Terrible, terrible, terrible performance, especially on mobile. Not possible. It's gonna tank your FPS by a lot. This over here, fake volumetric lighting system, all it is, it works from this camera view because it's a side scroller game. From this, you can see what it actually is from this angle. It's essentially just meshes, like flat quads, flat shapes that the player can interact with. So let me show you this. And it takes zero performance because all it is a very, very low resolution flat shape, and it's a shader running on top of it. Okay, let me turn this other light is right in the foreground. Just turn that off. So you can interact with it. You can go in and out of it just like you can with a normal volumetric light. You don't see any harsh lines that you would see from intersecting a plane. So let me show you what that would look like. So without that part of my shader, let me turn this off. Let me boost it up so we can see better. See that? So that's what the system would look like naturally. You go in and out of it and it's like cutting off the player, right? That's what it would look like. But because of this other shader magic I put in here, you can fade that intersection. See that? So now you can go in and out of it just like a real volumetric light, and it looks natural. And absolutely zero cost to performance. Super negligible, which is why I'm so happy about the system. So happy about it. Because anyone can play this game even on their potato phone and they will still get nice looking volumetric lighting. Okay, let's go back to the metro. I need to catch up on chat some more too. So let me just undo history. Boop, doop. There we go. Need to finish this metro area. Okay, so first I'm just going to duplicate this across all of the lights. Metro light, metro light, metro light. Copy. Paste. That did absolutely not work. Oh, I have to paste it in here? Okay. For all of these fakes, we need to, whoops, zero out their position. Boom. Now we have a light. Why are these so much brighter? Did I tweak that one? They look brighter. Am I tripping? Be the plane is brighter? Nah. See in game. I'm tripping. Give me the volumetric light effect with a mesh and a shader and a script. Looks good. I'm gonna release it for free, I think, on the Unity Asset Store. Oh, this looks so good. It looks so. Oh, there's a flicker one. I need to adjust that real quick to play with the flicker. I only have 2 flickering lights in this metro, I think. That end one and that one. Yeah. So real quick, let me just go to that light right there, because yeah, that does have the flight flicker. Light objects to flicker. Just drag this into there. Now the fake volumetric light will flicker with the light. Guys, my coffee's out. I'm gonna go refill my coffee real quick. Okay, right after I test this out. So flicker, flicker, flicker. Yep, that volumetric light is flickering with the light. And then this one. Awesome. Guys, the metro looks so much better now with these volumetric lights. With 0 cost to performance. That's what's so awesome. Oh my gosh, guys, I'm so excited. I need to put I need to put these volumetric lights on the train. Let me try to pause it right there. Boop. Okay. Guys, I wasn't even planning on doing this, but I'm gonna put these on here too. Put these on here. Let me just stop the game and like do it for real though. So I'm gonna copy that. Go to our metro vehicle. Go to our lights, which I've already built. This should work. Like the way I've built this, it should work. Let's try it out. Like it should work. Let's paste it. Zero out that. Let's move it. Not that way. That way. I can't move it. Why can't I move it? Where is it? Why don't I see it? Is it rotated the wrong way? Well, it is rotated the wrong way. Where is it? Why can't I see it? I don't have a script messing with stuff, do I? No. Do you guys know where it is? Where did it go? Oh, it's tiny. Why did the scale change to 0? There we go. 1, 1. Why did that happen? Why is my other light right here set to such a weird scale? Oh no, they're all 0.82. Okay, that's fine. Okay, well at least we fixed it. Okay, now we can see it. Okay, so let's just rotate this. Not that way. That way. Wait. Wrong way. Oh, because this metro light, I have the scale set to 0 on the z-axis. Why did I do that? Oh, okay. Yeah, I see. I see. Okay. So I have to do this a little differently. So I'll have to just apply this like not as a child to that piece, which is fine. Let me just move this right there. It's still a child of the metro vehicle. Bring this all back to 1. Reset the position. Reset. Okay. So now it's a child here. So I've just got to move this locally to there. Yeah, so I've just got to position it manually. That's fine. And then rotate it. So that was an issue not with my light system, but with the train system, which is fine. -90, and then let's turn it again. Wrong way. Okay. There we go. Okay, so 90, -90. And then top width needs to be a lot less. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna go, because that spotlight is a lot more similar to the lights down here. So I'm gonna take this fake light and copy this, copy those values, go back to here, select that, and then paste values. There, much better. Okay, let's move it over there. I'll keep it 3, but these need to be a lot closer together. So all I've got to do is tweak the layer spread. Yep, that works good. Back a lot more. Guys. Guys, I'm sorry, looking so good. Alright, looking so good. Oh my goodness. Let's make the spread a little wider. Oh, I love this thing, guys. I can't wait to upload it and see what you guys create with it. Or maybe not you guys, if you guys don't do this stuff like this, but how many here in the chat does stuff like this? 6, 7. Hey, Supersonic Speed, try not to do spammy stuff in the chat. Like, we want to keep stuff on topic and not like clutter up with random stuff. Like, you can do it every once in a while, no big deal, but let's just try to not spam the chat with a lot of non-related stuff, if you would be so kind. Catch up on chat, guys, in like 10 seconds. Count it down for me. As soon as I find this, there, layer spread. There we go. Like that. Yeah. Oh, interesting. Okay, I'm gonna have to adjust the top reach. No, not the top, the bottom, sorry. Bottom reach. Oh, I just gotta adjust the height. Look at that, height. Yeah, height, dude. Guys, the system is so cool, but I can't see it. Height. Oh yeah, big lights. That's too much, that's way too much. I'm tired of not being able to see this. Let me just move the whole vehicle metro. Okay, so right now it's at 38. Actually, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna turn off that for now. Let's do that for now, okay? Okay, catch up on chat. I'm using URP for this game. Flickr mentioned? Yes, nice. Hey, thanks for the follow, means a lot. So yeah, so real volumetric lights are very performance heavy. They cost a lot of performance on your console or PC or mobile device, but it's a real volumetric light. So this right here is a real volumetric light, which means it looks like it's just full, it's dense, it's volume. I don't know how to describe it. Like it's like an actual real volumetric light. Okay, it's not just flat layers. The problem with these, like, this looks good, but it's very heavy on performance. It costs a lot. Okay, it's gonna make your game really slow. So I built this. Where is it? I built this fake volumetric system where it still looks pretty much the same, but it doesn't cost a lot of performance, because all it is just flat layers, like you can see right here. It's just flat layers, like flat objects, and it's using a shader. It's not using anything volume related. It's just a shader with faded edges on that mesh. So it looks the same. So like, here's a real one, real volume, fake volume. Looks the same, but zero performance at all. Lots of performance. So that's basically it. Okay, let's keep tweaking this. I like the dusties on this light. Okay, so the height is way too much. We don't need to be that much. We need to be about right there. We do need to fade it out at the end. So let's go to top. No, not top, bottom. Bottom reach. Yeah, all the way to 0. But then let's set the bottom fade. Oh, still to 1. Bottom sharpness, though. So that's what we want right there. That's the value we want. So we could do, I think 1 is good, and then that feels good. 0.67, there we go. There you guys, so you 6.7 fans out there, we get some 6.7 in the game. 0.67. Oh, you guys can't see this, can you? There we go. 0.67, there you go, right there. That was this value right here, the sharpness. Maybe 0.67. There you go. Are you happy? See, like, this is where I would really love to add those God ray streaks to the shader. So like the floaties look good, and then this up here, what was this cloud strength? That could look really cool. But I really want to do like streaks that go out from the light source. It could look really cool. So let's do that. Noise scale 5. And then very subtle, 0.1, maybe 0.15. And then for the dusties, I'll leave them in for now. I might get rid of them later, but that's fine for now. I guess the dusties would be faster anytime we see them, because anytime we see these lights, it's gonna be because the metro is going by really fast. There would be some wind. So I'm gonna add some dust strength on the, or speed, not the X, the Y. I guess it would be going that direction, wouldn't it? Yeah, 0.24. Cool, let's do that. And then let's just duplicate this and put it on the other light. Actually, so it's perfect, let me copy the exact same X value and put that there. Perfect, and then same over here. Copy that X value and put it there. Okay, now we have fake volumetric lights for the Metro cart. Let's see what that looks like in game. Turn the Metro back on. Okay, here we go. Moment of truth. Moment of truth. Gato. Yes, I read chat. Yes, I just answered. Oh, you had to add. I'm so sorry, dude. I'm not gonna explain it again. I'm sorry. I've explained it so many times. Just like, you're on Twitch, so I don't think you can go back, scrub back in time. Just go to the YouTube real quick and scrub back in time where I explain it. I missed it. I missed the volumetric lighting. Let's see it. Come on, train. Come on. It was really bright. Why was it so bright? Let's see that again. I'm actually going to pause the Metro car. I think I can pause it by turning animator off. Yes, awesome. And I can still go in game. Dude, it's like bullet time Matrix. That would be a cool feature in the game. Imagine you're fighting enemies and you can like turn on bullet time and then all the enemies freeze. Or super slow motion. That could be so cool. Scope creep though. Yeah, that's really bright. And I feel like they're not wide. Maybe they are wide enough. What do you guys think? Let me turn it back. On, off. Oh, wait. On. Let me try to pause it at a better spot. Okay. Oh, guys, look at that. Look at that. They're a little bright. They definitely need to be dimmer, I think. Okay, I turned off my controls, so I need to turn that back on. There we go. So I can actually jump up here. There we go. Dude, that looks good. Let me move Metro car a little bit manually. Dude, whoa, not the actual Metro. That's trippy. The vehicle. There we go. A little bit more. Yeah, because like the actual spotlight that's on the, you can see that. So I just need to change the spread, I think. Just change the spread of these fakes. Where are they? Spread, 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 spread. This should do it actually right here. Depth layer spread. Nope, that's the wrong way. It's the height. It's the height. Bottom width. Ooh, I need more bottom width. Or I could just change the height to come back lower. That's much better. It's not focused enough, I feel like. That feels better. What do you guys think on that? Is it too bright, though? It might be too bright. Intensity. That's better. That's a ton better. See, like, that's too bright. Yeah, it's just gotta be subtle. And I think also, we might even need to make them a little green. Their color. Yes. Yes. It's so subtle, but adding these, like, look, without these, look at that. Guys, look what that adds. And 0 cost to performance. Oh my gosh. Look at that. 0 volumetric lights. Volumetric lights. Guys, it adds so much and it doesn't cost us. It doesn't cost. Okay, this thing needs to move out of the way. I need this out of the way. Where are you, little thing? Little chair. Get out of the way. There we go. I guess I could have just destroyed it. But look at that, guys. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that, guys. Look at that. Guys, if I said that, if I said look at that, guys, look at that. Look at what that adds to the game. 0 cost to performance. Freaking sick. Freaking sick. Maybe you could spread out a little bit more. Oh, I can't go bigger than 20. I need to tweak that in the script to be able to go wider than 20. Could also just do that. We need to change the fade a little bit. Side fade? No, definitely not. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, looks so good. Looks so good. Oh. Oh. I need to adjust the top reach. Definitely 1 on there, top fade. Go all the way in. Yeah. I think it actually does look better with a little bit of top fade, because if we leave that at 0, it just goes all the way into the light, which I think is accurate. I'm not sure. I could look up some real world stuff, but I think it looks better with like less right at the base. So I'll leave that at 0.04. Yeah, that looks good. Could also add more layers, but we don't need it. We honestly don't need it. A little bit less intense, I think, too, still. Yeah, because we don't want full brightness now. Let's do 0.4. Yeah, it adds so much. Let's adjust the fade a little bit, too, from the bottom. So we can see it more. No way, it would be the boost. Where's the boost? Top boost. Bottom brightness. I actually kind of like it what we had before. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it like that. I like that. Let's copy. Why can't I copy that? What? Am I gonna? Oh my gosh, dude. Oh, because I'm on 2. Okay. Copy component. Stop. Go to both. Paste component values. Boom. Guys. We're looking good. The flip animation is like, thank you so much, Posterizer, means a lot. Thanks for the follow, Eli. Appreciate it. This is your first game. It's a hard question to answer. This will be my first game that's ever been published, yes, but it's not the first game I've ever created. If that makes sense. If you could ask a more specific question, I could answer better probably. Let's see. Flipping image 6, thank you so much. Looks like it's a bit foggy, which is, oh yeah, 100%. That's exactly what I'm going for. I wanted to go for the Matrix vibe, if you've ever seen that. If you haven't seen the Matrix, my gosh, please go watch it. Super incredible, classic movies. But for this metro area specific, like you'll see out here, we don't have fog. But like down in the metro, I really wanted to go for that Matrix vibe. Let's check out these lights. Nice, love it. Where are my controls? Turn those on. Boop, there we go. Oh, I think while we're down here, I need to make it so that the train just completely destroys you. Like takes your health down to 0. Because right now, like it doesn't hurt you at all. And obviously I need to make it hurt you. Still think we need to tweak these volumetric lights in the metro a little bit too. I think they're a little bit too strong. Flicker, flicker. Yes, nice. Cool. I am going to go get a refill on coffee, and my family just got back with groceries, so I'm gonna help them bring that in, and I'll be right back. I hate to leave when we have like 20 viewers right now, but it's okay. You guys keep lurking, keep hanging out, and I will be right back. Let me get you a bunch out real quick though. This is a song, super incredible movies. Your game, if you're making for a client, you made it though. Wonder how that works. Yeah, so essentially I'm the game developer, but yeah, my client hired me to make this. So the game belongs to my client. Yeah, I'm the developer. I'll be waiting. Love it, Ashton. Thank you guys. It means a lot. Like a whole stream. Okay, cool. Use AI to script? Yes, sometimes I do. I do use AI to script sometimes. Happens if you get run over by the metro. Just like I showed you, Gator, nothing happens, but I might actually work on that right now when I get back. Is there no quick answer to what? Hoping to make this so the game belongs to my client. Yeah, I'm the developer. Supersonic, why are you like reposting what I'm saying? Are you using some like speech to text system that's like reposting in my chat the stuff that I'm saying. I'm so confused. And then before, this is a song, super incredible classic movies, but for this metro area specific, like you'll. Yeah, why is what I'm saying showing back up in the chat as your messages? So confused. Okay, I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna go get coffee and I'll be right back. Okay, I got coffee. Now I'm gonna go get groceries and then I'll be right back after that. Take me like 2 minutes. Someone time me. I think it's gonna be 2 minutes. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. What was my time? Especially because I'm looking for anyone that knows C# that may be willing to help me with project. Yeah, I can't help with any projects, unfortunately. I can only do paid work. But I mean, like, depending on what you need help with, like if it's something quick that I can answer in chat, I'm totally happy to do that. But if it's like intensive stuff, like me helping like multiple hours and stuff, like I can't do that. 4:38. Okay, I have an excuse. Okay, I also went to the bathroom as well, but that didn't take that long. It took like 30 seconds to use the bathroom. Dang it. Okay. Okay, fine. Not as fast as I thought it would be. Thanks for timing me, Gato. We have one person in the chat that's paying attention. Okay, let's tweak these volumetric lights. Cool thing is we can tweak them all at the same time. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, we have 6 volumetric lights. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, 6 lights. Okay. Tweak them all at the same time. They're a little bright, I think. So let's take the intensity. Gotta sneeze. Goodness. See, that looks better already. Like, that's too much. It's like, yeah, that looks really good. That's very subtle. Like, it needs to be present, but not like a UFO. You know what I mean? Side fade. Oh, yeah, looks good. Side sharpness. I think for these, let's play around with getting rid of that fade at the top. Top fade. Yeah, I want to say, yeah, let's get rid of top fade. Or at least, make it like 0.01. That's better. Yeah, nice. This is nice. I can make the width a little bit wider. No, side fade. Not side fade, side sharp. Yeah, maybe just 1 there. And make the width 2.5. What do you guys think? Does it look better with it more faded out towards the edges at the top or sharper? This is a little sharper. It's a little more faded. Like, it's so subtle. I don't think most people will know or care. I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it like that. I'll do 0.3 side fade and just bring the top width in a little bit. 2.2. Yeah, it works. I still don't think it's subtle enough. I think it's too strong. Yeah, I think the light's too strong. Let's change the... Let's do 3 for that. Or no, not that one. Do bottom brightness. Oh, plus these are not even the right height. They don't go all the way to the ground. Oops. And I need to make sure they go all the way to the ground. Selection outline. Perfect. Now I can see the outline of these lights. Looks so cool, dude. Now I can see if they're actually going to the ground or not. And they're not. So the height needs to be right about there. That's good. Now it goes to the ground. Cool. Might be spread out a little bit too much. Bottom width. Need to actually match the bottom width of the spotlight, which is about right there. Actually, I think that's too focused. I think it does actually need to be spread out more like that. Yeah, it's a lot better. Yeah, maybe even more. I'm just gonna take it to max. Which means I think we should also probably adjust the actual spotlights. Oh, they're already spread out pretty far. See how they're like super bright in that area on the ground? Need to mitigate that, and I think that's just bringing this 120 up. Yeah, to like 150. Looks better. For we are having that intersection on the lights there. We're seeing that intersection on the ground that we were talking about before. It's interesting, it's only when they intersect each other, I think. It's like if I took this second one and moved it back. Oh no, you still see them. Okay, so it's not intersections. Oh, I like that light. I like the... Maybe let's not do 120. Let's do 130. Try that out in game. You say you don't know about Roblox, but do you know how to make a slider work to change the time? Yeah, if it's any, I don't know anything about Roblox or Roblox Studio at all. At all. But if you're asking for Unity specifically, then yeah, I could show you that. What do you want me to show you again, Gato? Silicon Spec, what's up? Hi, nice game, PC or mobile. This is way too much. Synthetic? Not sure what you mean by that. Just simulate the real lighting on a computer and storage a JSON file in the game setting. Lighting in there does not have to process that much, and you got it. I'm not sure what you mean by that. So this is a fake volumetric system that I built that does not cost any performance at all. But this is for mobile. Let's see what we got here. First time chat, Zeus721 over on Purple. Welcome. How'd you find my stuff? Anyone can help with Blender? Yeah, I can help you with Blender. I'm using Mac and Alt plus click, not working when selecting all objects and changing Y or X value in transform panel. So I don't know how it is on Mac because I use Windows, but you do shift to multi-select different objects. Ghost of Duke, what's up? How do you get rich? Rich in what way? Rich in money? Rich in family? Rich in Jesus? Which one? Which one are you talking about? What is purple? What is purple? Oh, Twitch. I usually refer to Twitch as purple and YouTube sometimes as red and TikTok as black maybe. Because sometimes the streaming platforms don't like you mentioning other platforms, so I just code it. You have to live with more natural so that player can be more immersive. I still don't understand what you're saying, Silicon. Yeah, so I think these lights are still too, or the volumetric lights are still too bright. I'm gonna bring all of them down now by like, do one. Do a 0.8 maybe, and then alpha. Like I want them to be super visible because they look cool, but we also need this to look correct, right? I think that feels right. Might could use a little bit more edge fade. Side fade. Not like that. 0.35. And then just make it a little wider. 2.3. 0.4. I think that feels good. It's subtle. Let me turn the UI on. Nice. Let me adjust the big floaties too. Turn their contrast super high up. Yeah, see, like that's too small. We need a bigger noise scale. .7, that works. And then the strength can be like, yeah, 0.4. Just subtle, just some subtle movement. Yeah, I'll do 0.4. Cool. Should we add dust floaties? I don't know. Oh, it looks so cool, dude. I'll do dust floaties down here. That's cool. Not that much. Do 100. It was essentially kind of like bugs. Like maybe that's how we play it. We just play it like bugs. So density is super down. Softness. I like the softness at 0. 0, 1. Scale a lot smaller. I need to be able to have even less density, so I think I need to adjust the shader for that. Do 160. Does brightness all the way up. Okay, that works. So now let's copy that, copy component, stop, and then paste those values to all of them. for final. Cool. Nice. Feel good about that. You have to live with more natural so that player can be more immersive. What is just recommended? Oh, right. Just use fog and blend them. I don't want to enable. I don't want to have like. I actually do have fog. I do have fog, but it's. So I do have fog, but the lights have to be volumetric to look volumetric. So like, look, let me just turn these off. So there's fog in here, right? But the lights don't naturally look volumetric unless they're turned on to be volumetric lights, but volumetric lights are super heavy on performance. So I built my own fake volumetric system that looks like that. There it is. So now we have that enabled. Yeah, I'm not sure about the dust floaties. Like it's too... It's like when you're far away, it looks good, I think, but like back here, it's too visible. So I just need to change their strength down to 0.3. I'll do 0.3 for now. Yeah. Stop dust strength to 0.3. Here we go. Metro's looking good, guys. I think I'm done with volumetric lights in the Metro. Can't see it on your phone? Yeah, probably not. And like, yeah, and I'm on my PC right now. This is gonna be like, let me hold up my phone. I think it's gonna be about that big for me, and yeah, I can't even see these. So yeah, that's a good point. I can see it here, and it actually looks bad. Shoot. I should make them so that they fade out. So they're way too fast, I think. Here we go. Oops. Yeah, so like it looks bad here, but it looks pretty good right there. Like up towards the top especially. I think what I need to do for this shader is I need to make the bug system, like the floaties, I need to make them only like mostly visible up towards the top, not so much towards the bottom. Yeah, so I'll leave it here for now, and we can move on. So let me copy that and then paste it to the rest. Copy component. Cool. Making here by the train. Yeah, we could go and do that. I was gonna go finish the lights at the end of the level, but yeah, I could do that. We already have a death system, so like if a player, or if the enemy knocks out the player, then there's like a death screen and stuff. I could do that with the... Gotta figure out how to do it though. Like how do we go about this? What do you guys think should happen? Like if you get hit, it's just instant death, black screen. I'm not gonna do any ragdoll stuff. I think that's overkill. We definitely need some sort of movement to the right as soon as it hits. How do we play this? You guys have any ideas for that? Ready to fake light anywhere else? What about the port? Yeah, we do have to do that. We able to test? Do we have to pay? No, you don't have to pay. No, I'm gonna get you guys in here for beta testing soon. I'm gonna talk to my client about that again, but I'd like to do that in the next few weeks. Does character movement feel way too much weird, or is it only me? It feels good to me. I mean, you can be a judge of that once you play the game. Maybe not instant, but like a camera view of train finishing its pass by. And a noise. Oh yeah, we'll do tons of sound effects and stuff for sure once we get to that level. But yeah, I'm thinking it'll be instant death for sure if you get hit by the metro. It's already 12:30. I need to eat lunch soon, and I'm not gonna have time to do the full death on stream. So I'm gonna finish up lighting, and then we'll do the death stuff the next stream. So tomorrow, I guess. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's go to, this shouldn't take long at all. Let's go to the end. We already have that there. Let's bring the player over to there. Up, up, up. Left. Okay. And then turn metro off. Metro lighting off. Boop. Okay. So that's the fake volumetric light. Let's grab it, copy, paste it to this one. Zero out all of that. Now I did have it up a little bit on the y-axis. Or no, back a little bit, I guess. Yeah, back to match that. Yep, so I need to make sure I keep that value. Over here. I can go ahead and turn off this volumetric light, remove. Oh, it's gotta be a child of the spotlight. Whoopsie. There we go. We're not quite going all the way to the ground, so I need to adjust the height too, I think. Let me check that real quick. Yeah, I need to go a little bit lower. On both of these, actually. $4.9, that works. Doesn't really change our look at all. Yeah, that's good. I don't think I need to rotate these. Like I could. Let's see what it looks like in game. Because this light is angled in a way that the light can't be like flat to the camera. Let's see. Actually, I don't mind that. I think that looks fine. Streakiness up there. I could increase it so we could do, instead of 3 layers, we could do 5 layers. Yeah, we do that. And then just bring the alpha down. Maybe not the alpha, but the intensity. Yeah. I mean, it looks kind of cool. It's just the 3. It looks very streaky. Oh, but then you see it from there. Yeah, that looks bad. Oh, I lost it. What? I lose it. Okay, so we'll do that. Make this guy a 5. Boop. And then just bring his value down. Like right there, 1.5. I'm just trying to make sure the light looks the same brightness level, because as you add more depth layers, it makes it brighter and brighter. Those look the same, right? That and that, they look about the same brightness. Yeah, I'd say so. I think that's good. Cool. I'm gonna keep this one here for now because, yeah, I'm gonna keep it volumetric there. Like, I'm eventually gonna turn like all the volumetric lights off, but I want to leave at least one on so I can, because I think I'm gonna make a short out of that. I want to make a short. Like, if I'm gonna publish this volumetric system to the Unity asset store, I definitely need to make a video about it. So I'm gonna leave the one real volumetric light up there for reference. But I'll still go ahead and switch out all the other ones. So let's copy this again, copy. Replace this real one with the fake one. Paste. Why is that a 9? Oh, that's why it's a 90. Yep, need that. And then we do that as a 0.034. Oh, it's turned. Wrong way. That one. Nope, that's wrong too. There we go. Okay. And then get rid of the real one. So remove. Boop. Nice. Yeah, so this one I am going to have to turn actually, because we can't be straight on with that one. So for this, I actually need to, nope. Need to do, no, not the spotlight, whoopsie. Fake light. Need to go back to that. Then I need to change the value. So the separation needs to be that. And then the top width needs to be, this could probably be 0. Oh no, maybe not. Top width needs to be increased. There. The bottom width is still the same, or should be about the same. Yeah. Cool, that works. Oh, the spread needs to be out more, sorry. Spread. Layer spread, not the spread, the fan amount. There we go. Wait, what was my fan amount over? Yeah, okay. So the fan amounts are different because we're going different directions. We're either going it that way or that way. So that's why it's a little different. They need to look the same even though the settings are a bit different. Because it's like reversed. Those look pretty similar. Might be a little bit too much actually. There we go. Still a little much, but it's fine. They don't have to be exactly alike. Dude, that looks so cool. That looks freaking awesome, dude. And plus, like it's interacting with this car too, the way that I built it. So like, look at this. If we didn't have that depth fade, what it looks like without the depth fade, and depth fade off. And then boost up so we can see it. See, look at that. See it cutting right there? Like that's what you don't want. So that's why I added this fade with the depth. So the edges fade nicely. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. Okay, I think that one's done. Let's go see it in game first real quick. Tomorrow? Yeah, we'll probably do that tomorrow. We stream on Twitch and YouTube. Do you also stream on? Yes, I do. I always stream on TikTok, Twitch, and YouTube. The viewing experience is going to be better on purple and red just because it's full screen, full horizontal. But I guess if you're on mobile, like if you're on mobile and want to see, I guess, yeah. So on TikTok, it's always going to be vertical, right? Even if you switch your, like if you roll your screen over on TikTok to horizontal, it's still going to be like it's not going to look good. So if you want like convenience, you're on your phone, you just want to see vertical, like this is what you got. But if you do want to see more and be able to see more details and full screen and stuff, then obviously purple and red would be a lot better. But watch wherever you want, it doesn't matter. I don't see live every day. I'm not live every day. I'm probably live on a good week, probably like 3 days a week, maybe 4. Plan on finishing up the Tails model. Yes, send it to me when you're done. Thanks, Gato. Means a lot, dude. These are all volumetric, or all fake volumetric lights. Look at this. That looks good. I don't mind the streaking. And I love how in the system that I built, that I can easily just change how many layers. Cause like this one with 3, it was a little sparse, but now it's denser. Like these other lights are facing directly towards the camera, so you can get away with just 3, but this one needs 5 because it's like sideways. Dude, I freaking love it. Let's go look at this one over here. That looks good. I'm not sure how I feel about the top though. The top seems a little rounded in the fade. Might tweak that a bit. Let me play around with that. Let me make it a little less at the top. He likes better already. Make it a little bit wider. Top. That looks better, I think. It does seem a little... What can I undo? Might be too bright. Like now that I look at it, I think all these lights might be too volumetric. Does that make sense? Like too dense, because there's not so much fog in here that you would see the lights like that. So I might need to tweak their intensities. So like this first one, what if we brought it down to like kind of like I was doing in the Metro? Oh, but I want to see, maybe I should just increase the fog. Let's just increase the fog. So let's go to sun, my lighting settings. This is dusk, I think, not full night. We're kind of like halfway in between night and dusk here. Or evening. So evening exposure, evening fog density. Yeah, so like if I increase the fog density, like these lights make so much more sense. It's a little crazy, but it looks kind of cool. It's kind of cool. And you know what? It's really encouraging to see these fake volumetric lights also work in really dense fog. Dude, look at that. So on the right is the real volumetric light, okay? That's super performance heavy. On the left is my fake volumetric light system that costs 0 performance. Dude, looks so good. Oh, dude, look at that. Guys, look at that. Put the canvas back on. Let's destroy this car. Guys. I think I have something. Maybe I shouldn't make it free on the asset store. Maybe I should make it cost money. Maybe I should sell it for like $5,000. No. If I did make it cost money on the asset store, it'd be like $1, maybe $3 tops. Nothing more than that. Dude. Like, is it just me or does it look really cool? Like, what do you guys think? Like, this is the real volumetric system built into Unity. This is my own that I built out of scripts and shaders. You can even see, well, you guys might not be able to see it, but do you guys see this jitteriness up here in the real one? That's the sampling to like help performance, is this, you sample down. Like, let me increase that so it stops jittering. Let's see, where's that? Yeah, you can really see it, right? Maybe you can't see it. Can you guys see that? So to fix that, you would have to increase the quality, which is going to hurt your performance even more. Yeah, guys, I think my fake volumetric light system is better than Unity's in every way. Where's my volume settings? Volumetric fog. See, I turned volumetric fog so we don't even need it, but my system still works. Look at that. Freaking awesome, dude. What's this Discord name called? Just you're on TikTok. Just go to my link in bio. You'll find all my links there. Elizabeth. Elizabeth says Pixelfire can't stream every day, has a life, and can't always hang out with us peasants. Okay, first off, Elizabeth, you guys are not peasants. Like, you guys are why I'm here. Streaming is fun because you guys show up. If it wasn't for you guys, streaming would be such a drag. Probably wouldn't even do it. And yeah, I can't stream every day for multiple reasons. One, I hardly make any money at all from streaming, so it's not worth the time. Two, there's a lot of stuff that I can do in 3D design and game dev on stream perfectly fine, like I've been doing today. But there's some stuff that's just like too intense for my brain, and it just takes a lot of brain power, like coding a lot of times too. Or stuff that's just really boring and monotonous that I don't want to stream because I know no one would want to watch it. So some stuff that's like boring or either too complex for me to where I can't focus on stream at the same time and I just have to do it by myself. Moments like that, of course, I can't stream. It's too dark. Yeah, I agree. So then you're just too smart for streaming. No, I'm not. I'm too dumb to be able to stream and do complex coding at the same time. So it's the opposite, Elizabeth. I'm too dumb. Or not good enough to multitask at that level. Okay, so let's keep copy pasting. See, like I have enough brain power to copy paste while streaming. So there's that. Okay, so this one is fake. which is good. This one is still real. We need to adjust that one. Spotlight, turn off that. Boop. And paste in. There's a sphere? Why do I have a sphere in these lights? But I don't have a sphere in these ones. It's because this light... Okay, so, okay, I got it. So lights that I have always on work, but this light right here that has the flicker effect, that's what was happening. So when I was having the flicker effect turn this light off, you were seeing nothing. So I had to add the sphere here. So that's fine. We'll just leave the sphere. So we just need to paste. And that's going to be a child of the spotlight. 0 out. Yep. And then just paste that. There we go. Now we're actually centered. There we go. That one is done. But I need to make sure that one flickers correctly. And that has the light flicker. Yep, same script as in the Metro. So all I have to do is add this to there, and that should flicker fit with it. Perfect. That one has a flicker. We haven't done it yet. So that one we've got fake. That one we're leaving a volume just for now, for reference. This one's good. No flicker on that one. This one's good. It should flicker correctly. Let's go test it out. And we've done this one too for fake. Okay, let's go test that out. Okay. See if the flicker works correctly. By the way, we got any flicker emotes in the chat? Anyone want to drop a flicker emote? What's up, Speed? Copy and paste is just muscle memory. Yeah. Check TikTok. What am I checking TikTok for? Yes. Yes. Flicker's so cute. Okay, are we flickering over here with the fake? Yep, we are. Beautiful. I do need to adjust these lights because over in this area, it's not as dark. Because remember the lighting system is still evening here. Dude, Union just became a Twitch sub. Sub with Prime. Dude, thank you so much, Union. Really appreciate it, dude. That's awesome. You're way too kind. If I was using my VTuber setup right now, I'd launch you off some fireworks or something. Thank you so much. When did you get here? I haven't seen any chats. Yeah, I saw your message, Supersonic Speed. I'm trying not to respond to all those because, again, like I said before, I kind of don't want to have a lot of spammed messages that are related to something else. So I want to try to keep the chat related to what the stream is about. Like every once in a while you can mention non-related stuff, but just try to keep it related to stream if you can. But yeah, I'm seeing your messages. So yeah, like in this area of the game, like once we get to this part, it's full on night. So the lights make more sense, but like way back here, I need to fly. This is taking too long. Let's go to flight mode. Canvas on. Give the player some infinium. I'm gonna cheat some infinium onto myself. There we go. And then let's fly. So over here, when it's, I hit the truck. Over here where it's dimmer, the lights need to get dimmer too. The lights are just too bright here. It looks cool, but it's just too bright, I think. It wouldn't show up this much. Oh, it looks so cool though. Okay, so this light here still needs the fake system. And the light is the same rotation as that one. So I'm going to take this guy and put it on this one. Paste. And I'm making them children. 0, 0, 0, 3, 4. Beautiful, that one's done. Yeah, these definitely need to be a little bit dimmer as we're over in this area. Oh, that's why it's so bright. I didn't turn the real volumetric lighting off. And remove. Boom. Nice. Beautiful. Beauty, beauty, beauty. We're slowly getting more and more performant. We got to do that one. And all of these at the docks. These lights are actually a little different. These lights I made myself, and they're more spherical. And they're brighter. Those will be interesting to play with. But let me finish these right here. These like street lights. This is the only one we got left. And this one is much more like this one at an angle. So I'm going to use this guy's fake light. Bring it over here. Paste, make it a child. Clear out. Paste. Wait a second. Oh, so actually I need to use the other system. Whoopsie. Delete. Let's just use this one. Copy. Or else I'll have to do a lot of tweaking. Paste. Child. 0, 0. Paste. Ugh, stop doing that. 90, there we go. Okay. Good. And then let's turn off the fake one. And we just need to tweak that. This one we're making a 5. So down here, depth layer 5. And then what did I set the intensity to of this one? We did 1.5 and 0.45. 1.5 and 0.45. 1.5. Yep. Cool. Still need a little bit of adjusting on that one. I was thinking, did you add any replayability in the game? Just wondering if that is needed. Like in the separate replayability. Not yet. So I really want, on my to-do list is to add an achievement system. And that will be what really adds the replayability to this game. Because if you just play this game through, like if you defeat all the bad guys and go and fight the final boss at the end, I honestly don't know how long it'll take you. I need to time it at some point, but I still need to work through the final boss fight and all that. I still need to put his moves in. But this is just level 1. My client has contracted me to build level 1, and then if the game does well, hint, hint, nudge, nudge, as in like you guys actually download the game and play the game and leave good reviews. If the game does well, then my client will be a lot more inclined to pay me to make level 2 and level 3 and level 4. So, guys, my livelihood is based on you guys. You guys don't even have to sub or spend money. You literally just have to download this free game when it's published, play it, leave good reviews. And then my client's like, yeah, we need to keep spending money and get level 2 done. It sounds silly like it's a joke, but it's actually for real. So, yeah, this is the first chapter. So the way so this game is made to match up with the comic book series that my client has created. So level 1 in the game matches up with comic book issue 1. Level 2 in the game would match up with comic book issue number 2. So like story-wise, character-wise, which enemies, which final boss is in the level is the same as in that comic book. But yeah, so the achievement system will really add replayability. I'll have achievement system stuff like beat the game without getting hit once, or beat the game without getting hit by any bad guys, beat the game, or destroy every bad guy in the game, or one could be destroy every destroyable object in the game. So you'd have to destroy all the cars, all the trash cans, all the fire hydrants, stuff like that. I wanted to add some really fun stuff like there's some graffiti related stuff like this fox right here. I want this fox to be like a secret achievement thing. Like the achievement could be or sit on the fox's head or something like that. Something obscure like sit on the fox's head. And so you've got to be like, what does that mean? Sit on the fox's head. And then you find this in the metro, like, oh, it's a fox, it's a graffiti fox head. So then you like jump on it and then you unlock that achievement. Or sorry, complete that achievement. So stuff like that. One could be like, there's another one I do. Find the place of the cat's face. Or oh, no, hold on. Find the place of the kitten's face. Like that. Like that's just really good. Find the place of the kitten's face. So you go down to the metro and you're like, okay, what is that achievement? Oh, like that's a cat face. Arrow. What does that mean? I gotta go find it. Where is it? You gotta keep going, finding. Where's another cat face? I don't see it anywhere. Cat face. Oh, there's a cat face. And then you just like keep following the cat face hints until you find like a secret room or something. I don't know. So I think adding achievements will really add to the replayability. So yeah, that's that. Where were we? This guy. I think this one probably needs to goodness, I can't clear my throat. There we go. Layer fan amount. Let's see. Might be too much. Let me actually view this from the top compared to the others. Actually, that looks about right. Looks good. Did I remove the real one? I did. Okay, I do need to add that's a light flicker lamp. So I need to do this so that the fake volumetric light will actually flicker with the light. Okay, let's test that one out. Did your client give you permission to add some Easter eggs such as your character hiding somewhere? Yeah, I mean, he didn't give me permission explicitly. Like, I didn't ask him specifically for that and him say, yeah, that's fine, but he's fine with that stuff. His biggest concern is like he trusts me with a lot of this game. Like so much of the game I just make myself and then I show it to him. He's like, that's awesome. He's very, very flexible. His biggest thing is just like budget, like the cost, because obviously he's paying me for all this. That seems a little bright. And I am seeing too, look at that. Let's see. Like over here, it looks good. This one's at an interesting angle where it looked good for a while and then it doesn't. I think for this light, I'll need to duplicate this and rotate it. So it looks good from both angles, but then we need to decrease how many there are. So this could be, instead of 5, they'll both be 3. Much better. And then I think too that needs to be dimmer. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. Wait, is that one gonna work, or is that one not gonna work either? Let's check it in game again. Thank you guys. That means a lot. If you guys have any ideas, just let me know. Yes, I'm still working on the level. No worries, Speed. We'll see you next time. Yeah, see, like that's where you see like the downfall of this fake volumetric system is right here at the top left corner. Can you guys see that? Let me see how this one down here looks. Oh, that's too wide, so I need to fix that. Let me fix that width real quick. This one needs to not be as wide. Spread amount. Oh wait, not at the same time. Just this one. Good. And then the width. Top width needs to be different. Right there. Yeah, see, it still looks very choppy from there. Everywhere else, it's fine. Let's test that out. Oh, and I also need to flicker that as well. So this only has one, so I also need to flicker the other one. So we're flickering both of those. Okay. Now let's test it out. Yeah, I like that kitten idea too. I still haven't built the secret room yet, but I really want to build it somewhere. And again, I want to make it so that only those people that were on my stream at the time know where that secret room is. Yeah, that light looks fine to me. Like right here at this spot, you can see it's a little, why can't I go over? It's a little choppy right there on the lines, but I think we're good. You guys probably can't see this, but I am seeing some noise repetition. And it's because, yeah, I need to add a random seed value to the shader. Because right now, the same two lights that are on top of each other are using the same noise pattern. I do have random seeds within each layer of a light, but because I have two light systems together, it's messing up. But yeah, other than that, like it looks good. I think it works. Looks nice. Okay, so that's the last of the street light. Now let's go do the dock lights. These guys right here. So again, these are real volumetric lights, so they're super heavy on performance, which is why we're doing this in the first place. We're trying to turn all these off and get things performant on mobile. Oh, Union, sorry, I didn't finish all the messages. Love your work, man. I've been following for years. Oh, awesome. Love your VTuber stuff. I want it for my own setup, but now we gotta upgrade. Work from home day spotted you. We're on, had to support my dude. Thank you so much. Again, Union Soul means so much. It means more than you know. Me Bombo, thank you for the 2 roses. So did you add any replay? Oh, I already answered that. Are you still working? Cool. This has been a good stream today. We've had some really good chat interaction. I love how many people are here. It's been a lot of fun. Thanks for keeping me company, guys, and hanging out. Okay, so those lights are done. Let's now move over to the other area. So let's take this light, copy, and go over to, let's do this light right here. Zero out. There we go. Turn off the fake one. Or sorry, turn off the real one. Dude, already looks so amazing. I'm gonna bring drip over there too. We have all that selected or opened. Player. Dude, I'm so happy that we're getting these volumetric lights without any cost to performance. So makes me so happy. Okay. So let's turn that. Let's just delete it. Remove component. Make volumetric light. This one does not have a flicker. Oh no, it does. Okay, so let's go ahead and add that in. Light. Now it should flicker with the light. Okay, let's tweak this. I think that, I mean, honestly already looks really good. One layer, 3, 5. I think 3 is definitely good. Width already looks good. We don't want to make it wider or shallower. Actually go full on orthographic. Whoa. Okay, there we go. Okay, the height of these lights, so we can make it shorter. Do it to there. I mean, it doesn't, honestly doesn't matter. I'll do that. I need to fade out the bottom more. That looks good. Do 0.3. Oh no, I'm missing Twitch chat. Someone mind sending a message on Twitch real quick? Awesome. Thanks, Gato. Okay, so why are volumetric lights so hard on performance? I don't know. That's a technical. There's a technical answer to that beyond me. I could look it up real quick. Why are volumetric lights so harsh on performance in game? Volumetric lights and fog are harsh on performance because they are computationally equivalent to basic ray tracing. Instead of just rendering the color of a surface, your GPU has to calculate how light scatters throughout billions of microscopic invisible particles in the 3D air, so like dust or fog across every single pixel. That's why. So massive 3D calculations, voxelization. Your computer divides the game world into a 3D grid of tiny volumes, like little cubes, voxels, and the GPU has to step a ray, like a light ray, through every voxel along the light's path, calculating how much light is absorbed, blocked, and scattered into your camera's view. So that's why it's so heavy, because it's essentially calculating what the light should look like inside each tiny 3D cube voxel space of the whole area. That's why it's so costly. You have an idea when the game is coming out? Coming out, yes. I'm hoping to be done with my part in the next few weeks. And then we're gonna do some testing, which I'd like to start in the next few weeks as well. My client is doing some testing too on his end. And then the actual release date on the App Store publicly, it's June now, probably late July, mid-August, I wanna say. That would be my guess. Okay, so that looks good. Let me adjust the top width. Actually, that looks good right there, I think. I think it's just the glow. Maybe that glow is too much. I think the spread is good. Actually, maybe that's better. You spread it that much, like a 13. Intensity. I like that intensity. I think I'm gonna increase the fog amount in this, so these will look a lot better then too. Yeah, I'll just leave it like that for now. Side fade. Like, there's a world in which I made this game a lot more like comic booky and stylized, and like that, those harsh edges could be super cool. But I'm not gonna do that. Like, this game is kind of a mix of both modern 3D graphics in style and also like retro comic book style, which is really fun. Yeah, I'll do 0.45 for that. Feels good. More spread, 15 feels good, looks good. The top reach. And all the settings that I have dialed in for the other lights are really working for this one. Maybe less top boost, actually. Yeah, I think it looks good. I think it's too bright up at the top. 3 depth layers. Let's see how that feels in game as I walk in and out of it. Union, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I built this volumetric light system myself. I built it to be super performant because all it is a flat mesh with a shader on it. So I don't have to use real volumetric lights. I don't think I'm gonna do the floaties in these. I'm gonna leave the floaties only on in the metro. Wait, I did leave them on in the other spot. I'll just turn them down by a lot. So the floaties 0.7, I'll do like a 0.3 strength. So voiceover artist yet, or do you hold auditions? We do have them, yes. I'm actually gonna do a few. So my client already has like cartoon episodes and stuff on YouTube that you can watch for this series. And so he already has all the voice actors that voiced the characters for this level in the actual cartoon. We do have like we do need a bunch of voices for the goons, like the enemies, the henchmen. But he already has those covered, my client, and then I think I'm gonna voice like one of them maybe. So yeah, we've got the voices covered. That's actually interesting because I've had a few people on my streams ask about that. About doing voices. I think this light looks good. It still feels really bright at the top. I'm gonna decrease this sphere. Mission. By a lot. 3.5. Yeah, that feels really bright. I was overcompensating before, I think, because before we didn't have the volumetric lighting. It just looked like this. Just looked like this. So I was overcompensating with the strength of the glow. But now I can decrease that lamppost light. Increase it down to like 3.2. Yeah, let's go 3.2. And turn the volumetric light on. Dude, gorgeous. I love it. Okay. Now I'm just going to duplicate that to the other ones that are on the dock. And all these other ones are circular, which means they can always point towards the camera and we'll be good. We'll be gorgeous. Wait, we are rotated really. Oh, because the rotation is local to match the light. Okay, got it. Because if I zeroed this out, it would be the wrong spot. Yeah. Yeah, okay. So let's copy that. This will be easy enough. Go to here. Turn this real volumetric light off. And then paste in our new one. Yep. Zero out this. But paste in the 0.34. Oh, actually, we need that to be 0, actually. Yep. This one can be -90. 90. Boom, that one's done. Is there a flicker on this light? There's not. Cool. So that one's done. Now just copy and paste over to this one. Zero out, zero out. This one is going to be -90 and 90, and that stays the same. Beautiful. Does this light have a flicker? It doesn't, but we need to remove the volume, the real volumetric light. Remove component. Beautiful. Okay, so we have fake volumetric lighting for those 3 lights, and then the last one, and then we are done. I'm gonna copy this one. Copy. Paste it in there. Zero out the position. Turn off the real volumetric lighting. This does have a light flicker, so add that to there. Boom. That can probably be 0. Yep. Awesome. Okay, they're all put in, and we have all of the real volumetric lights removed. See that one, check. Good. 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 Awesome. Okay, they're all done. Let's check it out real quick. So where do game developers usually post things like that? Been looking to jump into that world. Post things like what? What do you mean? Like the fake volumetric system that I've built? So I mean, it depends. Probably the biggest spot would be on the asset stores for that game engine. So I use Unity, and so I would upload this to the Unity asset store. And you could, if you use Unity, you can go to the Unity asset store, search for stuff that you want, and you could find the system there, and then you could download it and use it. Or if I charge money for it, you could pay for it and then download it and use it. Nice, that works good. That works good. Looks great. Frickin' sick, dude. Sick. Dude, it looks so much better with these lights. It's like without these lights, see what it looks like? Watch this. Look at that. This is what it looked like before. Decent, and especially for mobile, decent, but look at that. That's so much better. And we still have interaction with the character too that is believable and looks like volumetric lighting. So good, dude. And then if we increase the fog amount for the nighttime, night settings, fog density, it's obviously way too much, but yeah, you get the idea. Even more. Dude, this could turn into a horror game super quick. And again, zero cost to performance, these volumetric lights. Whereas with the real volumetric lights that ship with Unity have terrible performance. Yeah, I've got to post this on the Unity asset store. I think this could help with a lot of people. But to answer your question even further, Union, a lot of times people will, like if they make tutorials, sometimes they'll make a tutorial for something that they build and they'll post it on YouTube, and then just in the YouTube description, they'll like post a link to where you can download their asset or whatever. So there's a lot of places that people post it. They might even just upload it to Google Drive or Dropbox and then give you the link. But the most common place is asset stores. So Unity has the Unity asset store. Unreal has an asset store. I don't know what it's called though. What's it called? Oh, there's this Fab. Okay, so Fab is a, look at this. Fab is a asset store created by Epic Games. And Fab is actually, I say up and coming, it's very popular now, but it's very new. Fab is an asset store that you can get assets for like multiple stuff, like not just Unreal, but also other stuff. But yeah, so this is an asset store for Unreal. You can check it out. And a lot of assets online are either free or you got to buy them, so it just depends on what the asset is. But cool, we're done with the volumetric lights. I do still have this one real volumetric light right here that I'm leaving here for reference for when I do make a walkthrough video or publish this asset. But yeah, I think it'd be a really cool asset to publish. I actually don't know if something like that exists. I guess I should look, see if that actually exists first. URP fake volumetric light. Let's look. Budo volumetric fog and volumetric lighting for URP. Fake light, light beam and point light. That might be a fake volume light. $15? Dude, these people are charging so much. Let's see what this is. Whoa, what's happening? What? Why is it doing that? Here we go. Oh, spotlights and point lights. That I don't have. I could build that into it. GPU instancing hundreds of lights in one draw call. Yep, I could do that easily too. 3D fog smoke. Lots of customization. Shape, angle, range, advanced. This looks like a pretty good asset. Let me check this out. His inspector is definitely a lot more intuitive than mine. The one thing I'm seeing that this does not have that I do have is multiple layers so that you can spread it out, right? So the way that I have it for those long lights in the Metro, to where you can spread it out, because right now it's just a cone, right? It's the only way it could work. Unless you have different stuff in here that I haven't seen yet. Let's see. Right now it's fake light, this is a spot. He's actually doing stuff in here that, like, he doesn't. I wonder how he's doing it with this asset. It says fake, but like I'm not seeing. I wonder if he's not using meshes like I am. Because I don't see any line intersections. Oh, noise. I could add some noise. That'd be easy enough. Geometry fade? Oh, so he is using geometry. Yeah, he can't, this light system can't spread out at the top like mine can. But his does look better as far as like edge blending. I'm interested to buy his script and download it and see how he does it. It uses a simple cone sphere mesh and a custom handcrafted transparent shader. Cone and sphere mesh. Oh, so I could do it that way. I could use a cone mesh. But then, like I said before, you don't get that spread out at the top of the light. I do like this. I could add that to my plugin for sure, or to my asset. Works with the light component so that all the stuff is linked. Because right now it's not linked. You edit. So like this right here. So this has a light, like an actual spotlight thing, and then the volumetric portion is separate. So like you adjust that size brightness. Like this is the actual light. So you could like change the light color to red, right? But then the fake volumetric light is just this part, and you've got to edit that separately. So what I could do is I could link them so that essentially if the fake volumetric light portion detects a light in its parent, then it will just copy those settings essentially. So then they're synced up, which would be a lot better for sure. Thought about that the other day. No shadows could go here. Yeah, so that makes sense. It's the same as mine. I want to see the WebGL demo. Just because you made it and no one else has. That's true. That's true. And it does have the spread feature at the top that would work for lights like in the Metro. Like this one doesn't do that. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, you're just in here to move around? Oh, well, that doesn't help you. Okay. Okay. Oh yeah, I would not charge $15 for this at all. Tops I would go is maybe $5, but I'd probably do like $3 maybe. But I really just want to do it for free. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. What time is it? 1:30. Oh my gosh, I need to go eat lunch. And it's actually a good stopping point because this stream was titled something like volumetric lights or something like that. So, wait, wasn't it? Yes, fake Volumetric slides. Yep. Okay, cool. So yeah, I'm actually gonna end it here, guys. I'm gonna end the stream, go get lunch, and then keep working off stream probably in this afternoon. I'll see you guys soon. Guys, thank you so much for being here. As always, thanks for hanging out with me on stream. I will do a Twitch raid, so I'm gonna hang up on TikTok and YouTube, and then we'll do a Twitch raid. Oh, sorry, Supersonic Speed. Yeah, I'm gonna end. I need to go eat lunch. It's already 1:30 p.m. my time. So yeah, we're gonna end the TikTok stream. Bye, TikTok. We'll see you laters.